Well, good evening, everyone. So I'm gonna wait till you come on board, but today is gonna be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So we're gonna be talking about Freemasonry and homosexuality. That's gonna be the topic of the day. Freemasonry and homosexuality. Where does that come into play? How did we get to this? Now that is the question. Freemasonry and homosexuality, man, let me tell you, a brother hit me up. He was like, "Oh, you know what? You got to talk about that." So I started to indulge myself in some things just to make sure that when I talk, when we have this conversation tonight, greetings, brother Jackson, that I'm going to be on point because I don't want no misunderstanding about this particular topic, uh, Freemasonry and homosexuality. And boy, let me tell you, it's about to get heated. Some are not going to like it, some will, but that's okay. That's all right. You don't necessarily have to like it, but let me tell you, it is what it is. What's up, Brother Jackson? I appreciate you coming in tonight. You know what? Let me hold on. Speaking of Brother Jackson, hold on just a second. Let me do this here. Speaking of Brother Jackson, I know it's gonna get hot tonight. Oh yeah, I gotta have Jackson on tonight. Let me call Brother Jackson and see if he's available to come on the show tonight because yeah, we gotta do this. Is gonna be one of them shows tonight. Hold on just a second. Once again, if you just come on tonight, tonight's show is going to be about Freemasonry and homosexuality within the fraternal order. And I think that's a great topic to talk about because most people don't want to go that way. Most people want to sit idly by and say everything is okay. Everything is not okay. It is not okay. So give me just a second as I dial in real quick and see if Brother Jackson is available to come on the show tonight. I think this is gonna be one of them topics where he probably called me. you know, he ain't got to worry about it.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? You busy?
No, I'm alright.
You out and about tonight?
Yeah, I've been in my cigar bar spot, just my lounge spot. What you got
Oh
going on?
man, I got something for you tonight, bro. If you got a few minutes and you want to hop in on this, we talking about homosexuality and Freemasonry tonight.
Okay.
Oh, you down for it?
Yeah, I can talk about. I mean,
Oh,
my conversation is real simple, but I ain't no problem with that.
ain't no problem with that. You want to hold on just for a second for me? Hold on just for a second, all right?
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back, family. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, gee, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked, man.
They at home?
No, not
So look, I'm gonna move around a little bit. I gotta go where I get a little bit more light at. Cause this is one of them shows you just gotta get in. Ah, yeah. This is the one for the night, baby. This is the one for the night. So brother Jackson, how you doing? Well, brother Jackson ain't with me right now. Wait till he comes back. But tonight's show is dealing with Freemasonry and homosexuality. So you might as well sit back, relax, and buckle up on this ride. So let me tell you about this here. So if you're living that type of lifestyle and you are a Freemason, now in our obligation, I'm just going to share this with you. If you're a Freemason and you know about what your obligation says in regards to being uh, right, morally right. So if you can't hold to that particular obligation, you might as well let it go. Because if you are a Mason, you know what it says: an irreligious libertine, an atheist, right? Look, you know where I'm going with this. This is not. Don't fake. Don't fake the funk. You know exactly where I'm going with this. So if you are living that type of lifestyle and you are a Freemason, I would say to you, it's best that you just go and get out, because once you are found out to live that type of lifestyle, it's going to be hard, because that's not what Masonry is all about. The standards of Freemasonry is for you to be an upright man, heterosexual, period. There's no getting around that. No, no, sir. Your personal lifestyle is that you should live a moral life. There's no excuse. There's no ands. There's no in the windows. There's no saying that. Look, I'm gonna have. No, you can't do that. If you are a Mason and you are living that type of lifestyle, I would say to you, either one or two things. You're gonna have to really keep that undercover, and that's being honest and truthful, or you're gonna have to leave Masonry. Now, most of us know that the Grand Lodge of England has said that a person who comes as a Freemasonry, they join the lodge there in England, and they choose to have their sex change, can still remain a member of the organization. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Now, some of you may be saying, well, brother, that's a little too harsh. That's not harsh. There are some standards in Freemasonry as far as how you're supposed to carry yourself. And that is one of the standards of being morally right. Okay? In the course of becoming a Freemason, when you interview that person, they tell you, well, I have a felony. I've killed somebody. I've done these things. You're not necessarily going to allow them to come into your organization. You are not. Now, I believe in everybody having a second chance, being redeemed, all of that. I do. However, when it comes to this, no. Nope. You might as well quit, move on, find you something else to do. It's time to let it go. It's just that simple. Because being a Mason is all about being a man. Period. That's what it's heterosexual. Bar none. Period. If that's your lifestyle, that's not the lifestyle that is an agreement to the creed of Freemasonry. It is not that lifestyle. You're going to have to let that go. Period. Now, I know some people may be saying, well, Brother Hawkins, times have changed. There's just some things that just needs to be left alone. Period. You just need to leave it alone. Okay? That is no place. There is no place for that in Freemasonry. Period. Now, I know, like I said, some people may feel a certain way about it. I'm just letting you know how I feel about it. I've done my own research. I reread my obligation in regards to that. And it's a no-no. It can't go, bro. No. You need to let it go. Now, I'm going to tell you this here. And this is the truth. There was a man in my jurisdiction. And we sort of suspected that he had that type of lifestyle. But we couldn't prove it. So being suspected and can't prove it is two different things. He never, ever allowed that to interfere with his relationship as far as in the Masonic realm. Now, speculation was hot. Speculation was hot. We was like, but we couldn't prove it. We could not prove it. Did I see him act a certain way? No, he was cool. I mean, straight. I mean, as far as I was concerned, but did I have my speculation? Yeah, my antennas went up. I was like, it just, yeah. But for me to speculate and not have proof that's not how we do it. You must have proof. If I'm going to bring a brother or a sister up on allegations about something or their lifestyle, I got to come with proof. I can't go with the mere fact, well, my gut is saying this. No, that's not how we get down in the fraternal order of Freemasonry or the Eastern Star. You must come with proof. You must be able to say, look, I know for a fact that this brother is living this type of lifestyle. I know that, and here's why. Here's my proof. And let me tell you, for those of you who don't know, the Grand Lodge of Mississippi, Tennessee, and I want to say Alabama, they banned gays. They told them, look, you got to go. If you live in that type of lifestyle, you are hereby suspended, period, bar none. Because there was two fraternal brothers who got married, and they were Masons. And they was like, no, you got to go. That was their rules. And if that's their rules, and I say, hey, you know what? Live and let live. But when it comes to the fraternal order and there are rules to this game, to this show, that's it. And especially in your own jurisdiction, every jurisdiction have their own protocol and procedures that they follow. And I'm a stickler for that. And if the protocol and procedures for your Grand Lodge just says, look, You can't indulge in that type of lifestyle. That means you're not supposed to indulge in that type of lifestyle. And if found out and they can prove it and there's a Masonic trial or there's an edict that goes out by the Grand Master that says if you are living this type of lifestyle, you're here now suspended, move on, you gotta go. Unless otherwise you're not living that lifestyle. Period. But I found out it's done. It is done. I forgot my tea. Hold on.
Can I add something? Can I add something to that?
Yeah. So, Brother Jackson, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm going to give you another number. Hold on a second. I'm going to give you another number to call, Brother Jackson. Put you better in touch, okay?
All right, text it to me.
All right. I'm going to make sure I get that to you right now so you can come on board.
All right.
All right. But certainly, our special guest for the night, I'm bringing back Brother Jackson. And we're going to talk about this because it's something that needs to be talked about. And as I've given my point of view on it, and I'm quite sure you have your own point of view about it. And if you do, just share it. Just share it in your comment box. Because you know what? That's not the type of lifestyle that we should be having as Freemasons, period. No, you should let it go. Hold on just a second. 619-286-0642. Yeah, so he'll be calling back in. So check that out. So I just want to get your feedback on that because that's not how, no. Like I said, the Grand Lodge of England has said that if you are a member of their jurisdiction and you feel that you're now 40, 35 and you feel like, you know what, you need to have this surgery done. Now you want to be a transgender person who wants to keep their membership in the fraternal order. They said you can do it. Hold on a second. Brother Jackson. All right, Brother Jackson, I got you on. You can go ahead.
Okay, greetings, brother. I listened to this commentary, and what becomes easy to happen is that we start to wink our eye as we've seen nothing, and we accept things that are irregular or morally wrong,
Right.
then to justify that. Well, we got brothers married and sleeping around. Okay, not bringing that brother to the floor, or you're saying, well, that's his personal business. Whatever you want to say.
Uh-huh.
What this has to be about, see, if you're married and sleeping around when you ask me for a petition, and I know I can't allow you in.
I agree with that. I can agree to that.
But now, if you're in and you start to exude this behavior, I got to cover.
Okay.
Because that's now my obligation has set in place.
Okay.
There's a word called, two words called irreligious libertine.
There you go.
That most of us never look up.
Mm-hmm.
And it speaks about one who practices sexually immoral behavior.
Right.
And so that could be a broad thing. Well, is that with men and men, or is that with somebody that's not your wife? Whatever
Mm-hmm.
you want to lay on it. But I always ask this question: how can you have a lot of reason, conjecture, excuse, or whatever about why I should accept one, when you can't openly tell me that you will join an all-gay lodge?
Mm.
So I know good and well you're not going to go in an all-gay lodge as a candidate, especially not to become a master mason.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's really going to show and tell, especially if you know everybody in there is gay. So,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen brothers before. I knew a brother who was he was the Supreme Patriot, I believe.
Okay.
He was the Supreme Patriot. He was gay. I met a brother a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was he was engaging and had his ring on.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even a candidate. I was still, in the rubbish pile.
Right, right.
Uh, I've seen all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
But here's where it falls for me. Um, Jesus spoke to people in the multitude. He only affected the few.
Uh-huh.
My job in this order is to hold my obligation as close to my chest as possible.
Correct.
I'm not going to ever become police
Mm-hmm.
where I'm policing people's behavior because we all fall short.
Right.
All I can do is say, hey, listen, I don't engage in that. And you being disrespectful around me, engaging in it,
Mm-hmm.
acting like it's okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you got in here, but if they let you in here, then you're their responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what we do around here. And, it's either accepted or it's rejected. But, no, I don't, they're honestly, whatever England is doing, I don't pay attention to what England is doing. Number one, because England acknowledges women in the order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a group page, and as I spoke on, I made a statement. There seems to be an abundance of Morris right masonry out here in the streets, and a lot of people got a lot to say. They want to talk about a lot of the history and talking about all of these things about the order and what's what and all these different names and titles and what have you. I got all of that
Mm-hmm.
because they associate homosexuality with this, that, and other. And I just sit back and I observe. Number one, 98% of the people out here never knew I was acting Grand Chief of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I was a card-carrying member of the Morris Science Temple because my last name is Jackson Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hold my title on my last name because that puts you in a box.
Right.
It's like when you say, oh, Muhammad, oh, you just Orthodox or you make Islam. But not, and once I look at you, okay, I know where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes that's not even the case either. It could have been just some families who used to be a part of it. But there seems to be an abundance of innovation into the order. Now, let me be very clear. If the hierarchy of the Morris Science Temple didn't start with Noble True Ali,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. C. Kirkman Bay, Brother F. Nelson Bay, Brother J. Blakely Bay, and then to Brother Olive Eel, that's a splinter group.
Okay.
They innovated into the order because there's a hierarchy in that line. I personally socialized with Sister A. Washington Hill, who was the Grand National Secretary.
Mm-hmm.
When the question came about, was Noble True Ali a Mason?
Mm-hmm.
Emphatically replied to me in a letter, no.
Okay.
See, there are a lot of things and my point of that is, it's about the innovation.
Mm-hmm.
People want to, everybody wants, as I say, the free slave. The free slave always wants to have rights to something. We were the first. We were the original.
Uh-huh.
People were the Congress. We're the original General Grand Masonic Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what does that mean when you say you're the original of something?
Right.
Okay, but what are you doing? Same thing I said about your lodges. Just like everybody, a lot of grand lodges in Texas. A lot of these different states got all these grand lodges popping up. Okay, don't say that they're clandestine.
Mm-hmm.
Say that they're inactive.
Say that they're what now?
Inactive.
Inactive?
What I mean by inactive is if you're not doing what a Mason does, then
Okay.
you're inactive.
Okay, gotcha.
You're not taking care of the widows, orphans, et cetera, and the civil work, getting you inactive.
Correct.
All y'all doing is having parties and socials and this, that, and other. That's an inactive grand lodge.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't accept homosexuality in this order. I respect it. Because
well,
I know anything about it.
One brother said that He said that if all Masons believe let me see, he says, I think that's Brother Terrell Montgomery. He says if all Masons believe in a supreme being, it's banned. That's it, because you're supposed to take your obligation upon the VSL. But just because one may believe in a supreme being doesn't necessarily mean that it's all good. It doesn't mean that, Brother Terrell.
But see, believing in God has nothing to do with it being banned.
Right.
It's not about what book you read. You know, it's man and woman.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take two ribs and create a female. It's disrespectful for you to be sitting around there acting like a woman around me. That ain't cute.
No, it's not cute. It's not cute. That's the thing that people tend to miss. I mean, because we know that in society at once upon a time, living that type of lifestyle was not acceptable. It was not. You was really ridiculed and looked upon, and you did not want to come out of what we call the closet, saying that you live that type of lifestyle. But now it seems like it's so acceptable. It's like, okay, well, that's who they are. It is. But when it comes to this organization, which has a moral standard, and as you just mentioned just a couple of minutes ago in regards to a irreligious libertine, that covers it. That's the type of lifestyle you can have being a Mason.
Well, there's something else that comes in even more, because, you know, see, I know my people. I've been black a long time. I know my people.
Right?
Let's keep it very, very simple. See, when you're fighting against this, that means you either are or you're accepting of it.
Right.
So let's keep it real simple. What are the qualifications of a Mason?
Go ahead.
Let's just read it from the book.
Mm-hmm.
It says that he be a man, freeborn, of good report, and well recommended. That means you have to have respect in these streets. And brothers who are Masons have sat back and watched you. And they can speak highly of you.
Right.
Freeborn. Let's get past the slavery part, because that's where the name comes from. We're talking about freeborn. That means don't nobody own you. You ain't in nobody's fund. You're not in debt. We don't even look at the esoteric meaning of that or have some discernment behind that. You don't own nobody. That's what being freeborn means in this day. But you talking about is a slave. I ain't on no slave. I ain't freeborn. But you know, we said it is 250.
Right.
It says being a man. It didn't say you can be a man. See, there's a difference between a man and a male. A homosexual is a male. A Mason is a man.
There you go. You can preach on that one. And here's another question. Brother was asking, was Aber Pike a noble? You know, tonight we're not talking about Aber Pike. You know what? I don't want to change the subject tonight.
I'm not going to respond to it. I just want to say something. How do we see? This is how I am, because this is where the non-tax part comes in at. Everybody in the room is a plumber. What the hell are you talking about electricity for? What do you want to know about electricity for if everybody in the room is a plumber?
Well,
everybody at the table got a Bud Light. You gonna ask, that's all you see in the freezer. Ask me, do I got any Michelob? I don't drink that. That's not what we serving at this party.
That's it.
This is by Bud Light. What you asking about Michelob for? Let me make that even plainer. You homeless. You say you hungry. I take you to McDonald's. You tell me, no, you want to stay. You ain't hungry.
No, you're not.
Even if Albert Pike was a noble, what is that benefiting you? Tell me about the addition that's going to help you right now. Tomorrow at your next meeting, how is Albert Pike being a noble going to add to you? It's not. It's subtracting from you, because you're not getting the multiplication from this conversation, so you're dividing all the rest of it. That's simple mathematics.
That's it. So as I just got through saying, we're not talking about Albert Pike tonight, so we're going to keep that moving. We're talking about homosexuality and Freemasonry. And is that an issue? And it's my view, And what I've come, yeah, it's an issue. It's an issue because what happens is just because what this is the trend that's going to pop off, Brother Jackson. Check this out. Since the Grand Lodges of states have accepted the fact that, not all, but a lot of them have, accepted the fact that a person or individual who is a male joins the lodge, then he changes his sex to a transsexual, a woman, it's okay for him to remain in the lodge. And what's going to happen with that is that our other body of Mason is going to see that, oh, it's okay. So they then are going to piggyback off of what they see them doing. But I tell you what, as long as I'm a member of this jurisdiction, that won't be happening. And I can only speak specifically in regards to this jurisdiction. I can't talk about nobody else, Jackson. But I'm talking about right here.
Let me give you some history about something. Now, first of all, let's be clear about something. I don't care what surgery you do. Just because you take a dog and you put it in an oven and the dog turns it into a fin.
That's right. That's right.
There's a piece of cartilage that sits in the center of your clavicle. I'm not your clavicle. Of your skeletal frame. Mm-hmm. That's why you could tell the difference between a male and a female. The female doesn't have that cartilage, which is why she's allowed to have a birth canal. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you add or subtract from a male. You're still a man. I don't care about your voice, your surgery, none of that. You will always be a man. How you used to live is your business. That goes back to the days when people were taking GMC trucks and cutting the grill off and putting the Cadillac grill on it. Like Escalade. Because niggas were taking their trucks and changing the grill. They couldn't afford it, so they changed the grill on it. So that's when they came out with the Denali, Cadillac Denali.
Uh-huh.
It's a high dollar truck. It's the same GMC truck. So now it's part of it. You took something for free and you let the white man make plenty of money off of it, and you went and bought one, and you didn't even realize you made it yourself.
Yeah.
That's part one. Part two, international. Mm-hmm. International does not require for the men who know to prove that you're a man. Well, how that happened? Well, because they let a homosexual in there who was underage. He was 18, I believe.
Really?
And he was told to prove he was a man. He was embarrassed. He told his mommy, and mommy sued him.
What? Oh no! See, somebody missed the investigation. See, somebody missed the investigation on that. Somebody missed the investigation on that.
Mommy, they embarrassed me. This is what they made me do. You're an 18-year-old Mitch.
Wow. Yeah. One got in, huh?
Part of this organization with men, but you coming in here moist. Duncan Hines soft.
And see, that's what I'm saying in regards to the whole situation with the homosexuality being in Freemasonry. Now, what a lot of people try to do, and I'm quite sure you hear too, oh, you know what, if you're a Mason, you know, these are the rituals you have to go through, and they try to tie Illuminati, they try to tie rappers in with it, and they're gay and all. They try to tie all of that in to Freemasonry. And this is why I wanted to talk about the subject, but a brother inboxed me and asked me, hey, you know what? Something that nobody talk about is that of homosexuality in Freemasonry. So this is why we're talking about this tonight, because you know as well as I know, there are individuals who may be suspect. You probably just can't prove it right now, but because of the way they may, you know, do whatever they do, they may be suspect. Or somebody just said a coward. You know.
Well, what happened in the beginning? See, we got all of this conjecture, all of these pretty eloquent words, and these statements we can all make, and all of this reasoning we can come up with. How do you miss the simpleness of strict trial and due examination. You want to know if he's a faggot? You can find out. Watch him.
There you go. Watch him.
But you meet him Monday and you brought him in Thursday. Now you wonder why he's sleeping with the worstful mouth.
Damn. Ooh. Ooh.
Or you thought he was good. You thought everybody in there was okay. But now you got the Grand Lodge picnic and here he come with Pookie. And you wonder why they both wearing matching Adidas suits.
Oh, God. You said he's coming with Pookie to the Grand Lodge picnic. You're killing me with that one. You're killing me. But that's what happens, though. That's what happens.
Who want to sit out there and say, well, you know, what about the women? Well, let me tell you the difference between the men and the women.
Mm-hmm.
A woman can tell me she's been laying with women 20 years, and she's interested in me, and she's attracted to me, and she wants to get to know me. Because that's a true story. I've been in that. I've been involved with that before.
Okay.
And a man is cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
But what man you know gonna suck a penis for 20 years and tell him he's interested in her, he's gonna say okay. So there's no double standard there. It ain't going that way with us. That's why men can't ever hardly be called hoes when they sleep around. Only women. But there ain't no difference. It's because you're not designed that way.
Right,
you're not characterized that way. You're a player. Oh yeah, he a player, he a player. Well, what about her? Well, she a hoe. Really?
Yeah.
These hoes give it away. Hustlers sell it. So if you've been paying, she ain't no hoe. She hustling.
Boy, you got me on one tonight. I couldn't even sip my tea on that when you said she a hustler. If you paying for it, she hustling.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we like to take. I mean, we're not jumping around this stuff. These are different analogies about the verbiage that people use about stuff to justify. Stop telling people you're a business owner and you're an employee. You're not a business owner, you're an employee. You're a business owner when your name on the front of the check, not the back of it.
There you go. There you go.
Don't go to work. They watch their phone click when it sees deposits made.
And see, going back to what I said earlier, and you brought in the hustling fact, a brother just put up here in regards to he had to really explain people the difference than, you know, all that other BS that comes along with being a Freemason that we hear about in the streets in regards to the Illuminati and the gayism that comes along with whatever may be taking place in Hollywood or wherever they may be at. And that is the stigma that comes along with it. You know, oh, you're a Freemason, you gay because you're doing this and you're doing that. But see,
you know what you're supposed to say? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, say what now?
Here's one of the problems that happens with a lot of us on this page is that you feel some need to have to prove something. I'm going to tell you what a man told me before I ever came in. See, I had books. I was studying hard before I ever got competition because I didn't want to have a black ball.
Right.
That's for me. And the brother told me, he said, listen, I used to ask him different questions. He said, listen, I'm not concerned with the books you got. That the books you got can teach you some things, but they only tell you about how to get around in the lodge. He said, it's some history and stuff you got. He said, but the thing is, what you doing with them? He said, what kind of a man is it making you? He said, all this stuff is out here. He said, we all over this world. We know everything that's being printed and what's out there. It ain't hurting us. It's been around for hundreds of years. If you want to make a narrative that we gay and we do this and another, okay, then do that. But you telling me something that you ain't never seen. Why is it so hard or so easy for you to get mad and defend? Feel like you got to defend what's going on in the Masonic order, but you tell somebody to quit. Mind your damn business. When they talk about you raising your son raggedy.
Whoa, okay. Okay.
Somebody says, you play me long, like how you raising your child. Okay, fuck you and mind your business. On the block. But you don't say that about the order. You want to go home, pull out 42 books, and start talking about this, that, and the other, proving some showing documentation. I had a man tell me, back in the day, he holding this long, drab conversation. I wasn't even in the order then. Then he told me that there was a statue of Jesus in the lodge.
It was what?
A statue. He said that there was a statue of Jesus in the lodge. I said, no, brother, that's not true. Yeah, it is. Mine likeness told me because he was a godfather. He was top something. He said, yeah, it is. Mine likeness told me. I said, he told you. Now at that time I was back in Grand Sheet. And I said, he told you? I said, brother, a man knows not by being told. For a man to know, he got to first be what he knows. For you to talk about a man, you got to be a man. For you to talk about mechanic work, you got to turn some wrenches.
Right.
Sit in the garage don't make you a mechanic. So just because you got on a funk ass collar don't make you a mechanic.
Ooh.
Because you got a ring on don't make you no mechanic. That means you passed the initiation.
So tell me this here. So tell me this here. Do you think that as long as it's tolerated in the church, you think that people believe it should be tolerated in Freemasonry?
No, I mean it's tolerated. A lot of things are tolerated because it's for folks. It's friendship. See, a lot of people compromise their principles and truth. Friendship. Friendship. I see people talk about frats. They talk about sorority. They talk about the order. Everybody got something to say because they didn't make it. They didn't make it. You don't uphold the principles of what you in. That's why you disrespect it. That's why you talk about it. You ain't true to it. It ain't in your heart.
Right.
It's where you first prepared. What you talking about? What you talking about? You lip boxing for something you can't even stand on. You ain't got no pride in what you in. You selling tickets to people around you.
Whoa.
Go to your phone and sell your tickets. You got 3,000 friends. You don't even post what your social is about. Because you ain't real about it.
And
You're only real when it comes time for election.
And see, like Brother Terrell Jackson just posted, we are not a religious organization. We are not a religious organization. However, the moral standards that we have
religious principles. We ain't never been no religious organization.
It's the principles.
Principles. You can't be in this if you don't believe in a higher power.
And that's one of the principles.
What you call him? You can't be in this if you don't believe in a higher power.
That's right.
There's no atheist.
No A. Not only that, let's look at it. So it says no atheist, no irreligious libertine, no old man in his dunnage, and a young man in his nonage or something like that.
An old man in dunnage means he's too old, and a young man means too young.
Right.
These are just different. Like I said, we speak on different words that nobody ever looks up. They're just talking them. You being a robot. It's like what it speaks about in the Circle 7 when it talks about a man being a teacher. He paves the way. Others can see the path he took. But if you're not going to teach, then you can write what you said on a block of wood and it'll point in that direction.
Right.
Go that way. That's what I mean when I say I can teach a dog to put a ball in the basketball.
And see, and that goes back to what another brother just wrote. He said that Islam won't put up with it. And this is, and I think sometimes this is where we come in and say what other people won't put up with, so we'll put up with it. And I do agree with what the brother Terrell Jackson just said. He said Islam won't put up with it. Christianity shouldn't put up with it. Freemasons shouldn't put up with it because of the moral concept of it. And this is where we're at, because so many times we find ourselves liking to we just forget, we just, I don't know, it becomes the norm, and it's not the norm. Masculinity brings no energy. Masculinity produces nothing. In order to produce anything, you must have feminine energy and masculine energy. Then you can produce something. Two people with the same energy, you can't produce anything. And this is where we find ourselves at in this issue, whether a person in the fraternal order can live that type of lifestyle. And I'm saying they can't. That goes against the rules and regulations. I know in this jurisdiction it does. Now, some jurisdictions it seems like it's becoming an okay norm.
When I was little, see, my father's a member from Macon.
Uh-huh.
My father was born in 1916.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even hook the same way.
Right.
I know brothers how he hook. I've never gripped a man as an Omega, but I know the grip.
Right.
What deterred me, this is perception, and this is something that I had seen.
Mm-hmm.
What deterred me from wanting to be an alpha, my mother's AKA, what deterred me from wanting to be an alpha was because I saw a lot of gay men that were alpha.
Mm.
I didn't want to feel, and I didn't want around me. What deterred me from wanting to be a Kappa was because it was always the pretty boy. That's their moniker. My mother was always like, well, you know, you're a nice little man, you probably be a Kappa. She wanted me to be an alpha because she was AKA. I said, no, mama. I said, if I ever make that move, I'm going to be a chief.
Mm-hmm.
One, because they always said I couldn't do it. And that was my drive.
Uh-huh. So
I said I was going to do that. But I never did. A lot of my friends, and all of them,
mm-hmm.
and all of them, but a lot of my friends will make. A lot of people I went to high school with will make. They, you know, the president, this, that, and other, and a lot of people I'm around will make. But that didn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know that certain things ain't tolerated in Omega Psi Phi.
Uh-huh.
See, if y'all remember, when those dudes were out there talking about they alpha something, I can't even remember. They were gay men saying that they were made by alpha.
Mm-hmm.
They were carrying the colors of AKA.
Uh-huh.
And these were gay men who was carrying and flying the colors of AKA. I was in Houston, Texas, at a Shriners event.
Uh-huh.
We're having a boule down there. The sisters were having a function down there. I walked in the door. They were done, and I asked the sister, I said, listen, this is going on at prayer review.
Uh-huh.
I said, listen, I'm disturbed about something that these men out here doing, claiming AKA. She said,
Mm-hmm.
we already on that. That's what they were saying they were. Alpha, they were AKA sweethearts.
Uh-huh.
Alpha sweethearts was they were. And the only people who can make those are alphas. And they didn't do that.
Uh-huh.
You can Google it. Homosexual AKA. You can Google it.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. I saw that, yeah.
You can Google it.
Yeah.
But see, I remember when this topic came out, they asked Steve Harvey about this on air.
Uh-huh.
And Steve said, let me tell you something. He said, I can't speak for everybody else. He said, but I assure you, let some men be walking around talking about themselves and watch how it gets different on the campus.
Mm.
He said, we will stomp you and that shield in the hole.
Well, okay, so I don't know if you see this pop up. So Brother Terrell Jackson said, so we was talking about the religious aspect, and we were saying that Islam wouldn't tolerate that. And then he says, so it is subjective to what religion you're in. And I'm saying that it's not. I understand where he's coming from, because in Christianity today, it seems as if it is accepted amongst a lot of churches. But I would tell you this, in a lot of churches it's not. So I don't think it's necessarily subjective to what religion you're in. I just say it's probably subjective to what church you go to that is acceptable or not acceptable.
The consistency from what we've seen, the consistency is that you are safe in church as a gay man.
Uh-huh.
It ain't, but see, you got to remember, you got to deal with the innovation of the denomination.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can be in one of these new things. See, there's a difference between being a part of the Baptist organization, the Catholic organization,
Mm-hmm.
the Episcopalian, Pentecostal.
Mm-hmm.
There's all these different brands of church,
Mm-hmm.
but one Christ,
Uh-huh.
one Jesus. You got all these different brands of masonry, but it's only one arm and rest.
Mm-hmm.
So be gay and be in the church and be okay. I can't be gay and be in the Nation of Islam. I can't be gay and be an Orthodox Muslim. None of that. You know, it's a known fact. It's a known fact. In a lot of the Catholic Church, it's a lot of homosexuality.
Well, we all know that. Now look. It's not. We all know the fact that in the Catholic Church, it's a safe haven. You're safe if you live in that type of lifestyle and you're a Catholic. It's safe. Let's just keep it real. It's safe because none of those priests in the Me Too movement don't say anything about that. Oh man, bro, you're about to take me somewhere else. Let me stick on my topic, but we know it's safe, okay? We know it's safe in a Catholic church for you to live that type of lifestyle. I'll just leave it at that because I was about to just totally leave the Freemason thing and just go on somewhere else, but I'm gonna stick to the topic tonight. Did I lose you there, Jackson?
What you say?
No, I was like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, personally, I don't have any issue with any topic. There are far more things that we could be discussing of value than who likes penis as a brother.
Right.
You know, the holidays are coming up. You got 42 pairs of Jordans. How many of them you giving away to somebody out just walking on their feet in the snow?
Right.
You know, you're gonna have food falling all off the table. Who you gonna feed? Finish eating, and you gonna keep eating on that turkey all week. Soup, sandwiches, and all that, but you gonna gather half of it. You're gonna just spend a few dollars and go feed somebody. Are you gonna spend the $1,500 on the toys, or you gonna spend $1,000 on toys, $500 to go feed people out the street?
Right.
I'm talking about lives, not just personal people at home. Our lives. You know, let's get to the meat of what our duty is. We can always dissect what the things say and what they are and what they mean. And most of us is lying anyway. It shows in how we walk through this water anyway that we really ain't doing it. You got people leading in the East and still lost.
So someone asked the question, at what point does brotherly love becomes a homosexual activity? It is not that the process of brotherly love becoming that activity. It's the activity of that the brother is living that type of lifestyle, which contradicts everything that he has agreed to in his obligation, his oath, however you want to label that. He goes against all of that. So that's why we're really talking about it tonight, because it happens. It's in the various organizations. And just to bring up the Grand Lodge of England, it is the concept that most of you believe that whatever the Grand Lodge of England says, it's good to go for everybody. That is not true. The Grand Lodge of England is just another Grand Lodge. It is not the mother of anything. Now, contrary to belief, it is not. That's something that somebody gave that title to them. So,
why? This is another thing. You worry more about what Prince Hall got to say about you as a body, not certain members. Worry about how Prince Hall speaks. Worry about how England speaks. They don't accept you. They don't recognize you. I deal with people about the individual basis of how you recognize me. I don't care about England. England don't pay nothing in my house.
Sure don't.
You don't give a rat's ass about your neighbor. What the hell do you care about what England's talking about?
So it is okay. So, Brother Ehrman philosophy. When would sexuality come up in the initiation, the initial home visit? The initial home visit. Are you asking someone if they're homosexual? What I'm saying is this: the moral value for which we're supposed to stand on, those principles. If you don't have that type of lifestyle, you need not to worry. But if you have that type of lifestyle and we find out in the investigation that you do, then no, you're going to be blackballed. And the question is when does it come up? During the process of the initial home visit and your conversation.
Here's where it can come up.
You know, I mean, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, Brother Jackson. I'm just simply saying that when you are doing that initial investigation, there are certain questions that you ask during that initial investigation. And if that comes up in the conversation, and trust me, it comes up. It comes up. What's your lifestyle? That's how it comes up. What's your lifestyle? If you're out drinking every night, doing your thing, whatever you may call it, no, you're not going. No, you're not going to pass the bar. No.
That leaves too much room for error. This is how simple this can be.
Go for it.
This is how simple this can be. When you're talking to a potential candidate, number one, I want the investigation committee. We're gonna come to the house, meet you and the wife. I'm not married. Okay. You and your partner then. You know, your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not with a woman. Okay. You in the alternative lifestyle? Well, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll let you know when we're gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you've already told me that you're in the alternative lifestyle. We don't have to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, when Mason's part comes in at. You call me, when are y'all gonna come up? Well, we decided that you wouldn't be a good
All right.
then leave it at that. Well, why not? No. Oh. I don't know you an explanation why you can't come to society.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you're not going to be a good fit for us.
Right.
If you know how to word it, you keep the lawsuit about things.
Uh-huh.
We don't want you in because you're gay. Now you're going to have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You would not be a good fit for us.
Right.
At this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when will be the right time? We don't know. And going back to
Wait, I don't even think you have to tell them a particular time, Brother Jackson. I just say if you're not a fit for us, you're not a fit for us. Maybe you're a fit for somebody else.
What I'm speaking on is there's a particular way your verbiage must be when you have conversations to keep litigation off of you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain way that you must talk, certain way that certain things have to be said.
But Brother Jackson, if Freemasonry is a private organization that you pay dues to. It's a private organization. So if a person's lifestyle doesn't meet the
incorporated.
Say what now?
It's not private when you're incorporated.
Okay, all right, I agree with that. And a lot of times that hurts the organization to be incorporated. It really hurts the organization. I understand why we do it, but it can hurt the organization. You know. But I yield to that. I was about to go in, but I yield to that. The fact of the matter is, when you mentioned that it's an incorporation, so now it has the process of operating on a business level to do business in that state. Okay, all right, I can yield to that.
Yeah, because when you say what is your aim, what is your mission statement? Well, a gay man can do that.
Yeah.
When you're talking about, but see, when you have to really know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When you start talking about the moral fiber,
Uh-huh.
the beautiful system of morality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now it turns into a.
I got the phone.
So now it turns into discernment.
Uh-huh.
It turns into a discernment issue now.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking about the moral fiber, well, how did you interpret it that way? Well, how did you interpret it?
Mm-hmm.
This is how simple this is, bro. You came to us because you thought there was a lot more leniency here.
Right.
You didn't join this when you were in college. You didn't join that. You came here because it was a lot more leniency.
Uh-huh.
You didn't go to churches that have an abundance of gay people
Mm-hmm.
because they're safer. There's more comfortability there.
Mm-hmm.
Lambs don't hang with lions. They drink from the same hole.
No, lambs don't hang with lions. No, they would eat. No, they don't.
So, I mean, we're on this quest, and I say this all the time. We're on this quest for this unity and this black unity amongst the black Masons. I've always been an advocate against it because that's not what God designed.
Mm-hmm.
It says that we are split into many nations, tribes, and tongues.
Mm-hmm.
that ye may know one another.
Mm-hmm.
That we may know one. So let's take that and do the esotericness of that through the order. You're split into many jurisdictions and affiliations, tribes, lodges, grand lodges, tongues, bylaws, that you may know one another. Well, y'all open up this way. Well, they open up this way. They open up that way, and we open up this way. You're familiar with it because you're a guest, and you respected how they open.
Mm-hmm.
You have no right to say that ain't how it's done. The only thing you can stand on about how something is done is the universal accepted ways and practices of the landmark.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Dang, see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't even see that coming from you. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see that one coming. That's a good one. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't. I thought you was going somewhere else with it. I have a better understanding now. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I didn't see how you wanted to go into breaking that thing down from another aspect on the biblical side of things.
Well, remember, that book makes no difference what your walk is. For the Blue Lodge,
Mm-hmm.
the Bible is the rule and guide about faith and practice. If the Muslims, that's fine. You can take your oath on Quran.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with that. Whatever your walk is,
Right.
you can have all of the books on the altar for
Mm-hmm.
inspiration, for application in your oath. That's cool. But here's what people miss. Nobody give a damn about what your walk is, because ain't nobody supposed to know what your walk is. All we supposed to know is to have a fear
Mm-hmm.
and belief in a higher power.
Right.
Okay. Well, in these three lodges, in these three lodges, this is the book that sits on this altar. Because here's where it gets strange for me, brother. You sit up in the Blue Lodge and you want to talk all this mess about what book should be on the altar. But you go into the Royal Ark, don't say nothing. You ain't telling nobody to put a Quran on the altar in there.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't telling nobody to put a Quran in the Knight Templar.
Mm-hmm.
Or nobody to put a Quran in the consistory. You ain't told nobody they got to have a Bible on this altar in the shrine.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you so adamant in the Blue Lodge? Because you're niggardly and you see a loophole. That's why you do it like that. Because you see a loophole so you can speak on it. Don't nobody care about what you call God, as long as you call him.
Right.
The book says that.
Mm-hmm.
You're still saying amen. Amen is an innovation. Amen ain't never supposed to be said and mentioned in any lodge. But it's the custom you do. But because you don't read to show yourself approved, you do it anyway. That's why I told people, get your Coils Encyclopedia. I don't have a problem with people do. I do what the Romans do. I just know what the law is. I don't care what you do in your lodge, how you make somebody this, that, and the other. Do what you want to do. But know how it's supposed to go, so when you call this out somewhere else, people looking at you like, where did you get that from?
Mm-hmm.
Like a certain grandmaster argued me down and told me the junior warden could never open up a lodge. I said, where you get that from? What makes you think he couldn't open the lodge? He got a gavel.
Mm.
He got the same installation that his worshipful master does. I said, the protocol and procedure for opening up a lodge, this is instructions for those who may not know.
Mm-hmm.
If the worshipful master is not there, the senior warden opens the lodge from his station in the west.
Mm-hmm.
Then he asks a past master to conduct this meeting.
Mm.
You don't get up and go sit in the east because you don't abandon your station. You were installed in the west. You stay there. But you're so hot in the booty to put that collar on, you want to go up there and do it.
See, I can go somewhere else with that, but I want to stay on topic tonight. I can go somewhere else with that.
Let me finish. We'll go back and we'll go to and we'll stay on topic.
Go ahead.
If the worshipful master and the senior warden are not there, then the junior warden does the same. But if all three are not there, you can't hold the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the Grand Master comes in. The Grand Master can't even open up the lodge if none of the three officers are there. That's written. That ain't my emotion. That's information.
Mm.
That's written. The Grand Master has zero authority in any lodge
unless they give him the gavel.
unless they give him the gavel to come in, and if ain't nobody there to give him the gavel, how he gonna get it?
He can't have it.
Exactly. But 3 people can give him the gavel.
That's it.
But I had a brother tell me, oh, well, the senior deacon, like there was some type of entitlement and protocol. No, senior deacon ain't got no juice in there.
No, because the senior deacon is not even an elected position.
No.
Man, you're about to take me somewhere else where I don't want to go right now. I'm telling you, that's another one for another day. But right now, on this particular topic, we're gonna get ready to close out. We're about the hour mark, and I certainly appreciate you.
Start getting late. I know your wife. That's why she got on the phone. She's letting you know what's happening.
You know, hey, Brother Jackson. So look, you know, Savior's Day is going to be in Chicago in February.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know exactly when you're holding the scholarship banquet.
Always the end of the year. End of the month. Always the last weekend of February.
Okay.
The last weekend is in February. That's what it is.
Okay. I'm trying to pick which one I want to go to.
Well, ask the wife. Because I know how that goes.
You said ask my wife. I hope she buy a plane ticket for me. I'm telling you, that's for real.
Southwest. The $69 Southwest.
Is that what I gotta get?
Listen, I don't fly anywhere Southwest don't take me unless you're paying for it.
Oh yeah.
Southwest click every Tuesday. I'm on Southwest site. They click every Tuesday at midnight, which is Wednesday morning.
Okay.
I didn't go back and forth to Houston, Texas. I don't think I've ever spent over $100. Maybe I don't think I've ever spent over $90 to go back and forth. Just get the $39, $40 ticket going. I always get it one way. I don't buy round trips. I get one way because you can get one way to different times.
Okay. Okay.
I leave early in the morning. I leave at 6 a.m. and I get a $39 ticket to go. I may wait. I may look and keep scrolling for a one way coming back for the same ticket. Or I may get a ticket in June and then I may wait till November and get another ticket. Because it's always a blessing. So it's just a little bit of labor.
Okay.
It's always, and then just so luckily, because I'm on the site, they sent me deals to go to Texas.
Right.
I paid $39 going and $37.50 coming back.
Woo. Well, you know what? I look forward to seeing you whenever I do, and I know we're gonna be definitely communicating along the way before we get to February. But definitely, I just want to say how much I appreciate you coming on. And I reached out to Brother Dre, the Grand Master for HB Turner Grand Lodge, and I did ask him if he would like to come on. He just said when. So I definitely got to have him on the show. So we'll see how that's going to come out. But as I get ready to depart, I just want to say thank you once again for coming on and answering the call tonight. As always, you brought that flavor, and I appreciate it. And for those of you who was tuning in tonight, I want to say thank you to everyone. Please share, please subscribe to the show, and watch it take off. I think this is one of the most innovative shows when it comes to talking about Freemasonry on YouTube, period. I don't care about any other show, but I tell you, this one, oh yes, this one is a little different, for real. And that's how we're gonna keep it. So with that being said, I want to bid everyone a good evening wherever you at. And definitely, whatever you do, always, Brother Jackson, keep that light on and stay out them bushes, right?
That's right.
So I'm going to end it. Peace and be well to everybody.
All right.
Later.
Later.